So I was just outside, standing in the grass, and I saw a pile of dog shit in the grass, residential neighborhood. And usually when I see this, the reaction is kind of get away from it. Ew, gross. Um, the second I notice it, I jump away. Today I decided to look at it. For some reason, I had seen it on my walk earlier this morning and I was repulsed. Standing there again, I just looked at it. And I saw some flies on it, which you'd come to expect. And then I got a little closer and looked at it a little more and watched the flies. And I saw that they weren't really eating it. They weren't just pulled up eating what was there. They were inspecting it. It's like they were mining. They were being selective with their reason of being there. What I saw was a pile of shit. They saw as there's gold in this somewhere. There's something for me in here. And this might get a little heavy for some people because it is a little heavy for me to say the rest of this. And something my girlfriend and I have, I wouldn't say we've been arguing about it, but it's something that puzzles me about her a little bit, is she's very into helping Palestine, freeing Palestine, the whole Israel-Palestine debacle. She spends it's with her a lot. Her awareness goes to it a lot. And I think for me, in some way, it's almost like seeing the fly eating the shit, I see the Israel-Palestine, as a shitty situation. And she and I have the same general idea that we want it to improve. But I'm not drawn to it. And she is. So it's almost like, just as the fly, I perceive the fly as, why does the fly eat shit? That was my question. And upon observing, I realized there is something unique. There is something just right for the fly that's there. It's not just the shit. It's not just shit. There's more there than that. There's more there. There's more depth. The fly has more depth, nuance, relationship with it than I do. And the same is true for her in this, that she knows a lot more details about it than me. But I realized that maybe there's something in it, in her spending time with this, for her. And maybe there's not as much in it for me, for whatever reason. And it's easy to look at me without knowing me and say, well, it's your privilege, it's your this or that, it's your that lets you feel like you don't need to be with it. But that's not really it. Whatever we're drawn to is what we're drawn to. And the reason we're drawn to it is more than what anyone else can imagine. The perfection of being drawn to it. And so anyways, why does the fly eat shit? Because that's my question. It's not the reality.